Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. In this video I'm talking about more that's been reported on Max Verstappen and McLaren, as well as an update on the Lewis Hamilton penalty. So let's start with Lewis Hamilton, and he received a 5-second time penalty during the British Grand Prix, and this was for moving before the start. Now this penalty was costly for Hamilton. I mean, when he came in for his first pit stop, he had to wait 5 seconds before tyres were fitted to his car, and as a result, George Russell and Max Verstappen were able to get ahead of him. So what happened at the start, and why did Hamilton slightly move before the lights went out? Well, Hamilton said, as quoted by Crash.net, "My hand just moved just like that. Don't really know where it went. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't even tell my hand to do that. But anyway, it happens." Now, it was only a slight movement before the 5 red lights went out. At the same time though, rules are rules, and if you move before those 5 red lights go out, you're going to get a penalty. However, pressed on whether he agreed with the punishment handed out, Ferrari team principal Frederick Vasseur said, as quoted by Crash.net, "I think it's a bit harsh when the sensor are not moving," and he went on to say, "From the sensors, we don't see the car moving on the grid, but it's true that on the video, you see the sticker on the tyres moving a little bit. It's not me judging if it's a false start or not." Now make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. I'm close now to 55,000 subscribers, and your support and lovely comments are incredible, and it means so much to me. Thank you so much for it. So let's move on to Verstappen. Now he's contracted with Red Bull until 2028. However, there's been a lot of speculation recently about a move to McLaren, and following the British Grand Prix, it's been reported that a deal could be happening soon. And if you want to find out more about that, I'll leave a link to a video I did in the description. Now Verstappen has had a lot of success with Red Bull. He's helped the team achieve a lot, and he's of course a 4-time world champion, so it's no surprise that he earns a lot of money at Red Bull, with GP blogs saying that estimates range from 60 million euros to 100 million euros per year. And if Verstappen uses his exit clause to terminate his contract, he would miss out on the salary he was meant to receive over the next 2 years. However, if Verstappen were to move to McLaren, he would have little to worry about financially, with GP blog going on to say, "McLaren is prepared to pay the hefty salary that Verstappen wants should he move to the British team, thanks to several sponsors, including the team's Bahraini stakeholder. Meeting the Dutchman's financial demands would not be an issue for the Woking-based team," F1 Insider reported. And former F1 driver Ralf Schumacher believes that an offer is already on the table, and he also believes that the relationship between Red Bull and Verstappen is not great at the moment, saying that Verstappen was heavily criticised internally for refusing to publicly rule out activating his exit clause during the Austrian Grand Prix weekend, where key personnel from the team were present. According to Ralf Schumacher, that has prompted Red Bull to start exploring alternatives as well. Speaking on the Backstage Box and Gas podcast, Schumacher said, as quoted by GP blog, "From what I understand, people at Red Bull also took it very badly that Max Verstappen did not make it clear at the Red Bull ring when everyone was there that he would waive this exit clause. I believe that, ultimately, this exit clause is what led Red Bull to start looking elsewhere. There are already rumours that Oscar Piastri is unhappy and, from what I've been told, has lost trust in McLaren after Monza. On the other hand, there are also reports suggesting McLaren is ready with an offer, but is facing the complication of an existing contract." But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.